Welcome back, guys. Alright, Resourceful Marcus. I'm going to unbox this FX6 canister filter. So, I tried to get my HW3000 up and going, and it just don't want to work out. So I already have an FX6, so I had to grab another one of these. They're pricey. What are you gonna do? It's part of the game. The other filter just didn't want to work out, so I had to grab an FX6. Now, these filters are worth what you pay for them. Okay, they're worth the price of what you pay for these filters. They're pricey. I have an FX4 that I've had for nearly 6 years. So this is an FX6. Now, once I get this up and going on my 125 gallon aquarium, I will have 2 FX6 filters going, which will literally filter this aquarium every cycle, approximately every 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. The entire aquarium water will be dumped into both these filters. I have another one already up and running. It's going to be high filtration. I got a lot of money in fish, and I just had to get this set up the right way. And this is what I'm doing. Bear with me. I'm going to unpack this, get this up and going. And there's the hose that comes with it. Now the hose you have to cut to your length. Okay, they give you one length of the hose. There's 2 ends. What's nice about this is you just cut it to your length. These are the ends that go on the quick connects here. Deal with that in a little while. Alright. Cam bolts. Undo these. Alright. Oh, let's go down like this. Oh, that one popped out already. Sometimes that happens. They want to pop right out. You gotta be careful here. Get that back in there now. Have to get that back in there, guys. Get this one back in here. This happened before on another one I had. I'm very stubborn right now. Alright, so this is what comes with it. The entire tray here on this. I need to get this back on here. It's driving me bonkers. I want to get that back on there. Get that snapped in there. It sucks when they pop out. Wow. This does not want to go back in. It's being very fussy right now. I gotta get that back in there, guys. I don't want to go in there because I'm doing the video. Oh, there we go. Just gotta watch. Sometimes they pop out like that. And I'm gonna check this. Make sure this is tight. The star head. Alright, so this is all your filter pads in here that come with it, okay? anyways, that's the unboxing. There's your tubing. Then you get your quick connects here. Get your 2 quick connects. These go on the frame of at the top edge of the aquarium to hold the hose in place. This is the intake assembly that has to go together. Then the tubing slides into that. They give you a couple hose clamps to clamp the tubing onto the quick connects here. Okay. Then they give you the little rubber feet that go on the bottom. Alright, that's going over there again, guys. I don't recall if you get, oh yeah, here it is here. Look at these ceramic rings. Just taking this apart, guys. How these come apart. Actually, really nice units to work on. They give you these media bags where you can put the ceramic rings in. Alright, so that's the unboxing of the Fluval FX6. There's also a drain here where you can actually hook a tube here they give you. There's a tube they give you, a clear tubing here. Okay, give you the clear tubing. That's the outlet for the filter. The water comes out. Anyways, they give you this tubing here where you can siphon the water out of the aquarium with the canister filter and drain it pretty quickly. Alright guys, that's the unboxing part, okay? And then we're going to start doing a setup part here. So I'm going to stop this video for now, and then I got to grab things, and then we're going to set this unit up, okay? Alright guys, welcome back. So I had to pause the video. Okay, so this is the ceramic rings that come with it. I had to rinse these out, and now I'm going to tilt the camera down and show you what I'm doing. So where the water flows, where the water comes in and flows, there's a space there where you can put these ceramic rings, alright? Load this area in the bottom here with the ceramic rings. You're not hurting anything. You're putting the ceramic rings in here. Trying to get some of them to fit in here. Okay. Best you can. Trying not to get any stuck in there. What's going to happen is beneficial bacteria will grow on these rings. Okay, that's what you want in your canister filters. I think I've said this before. We want beneficial bacteria to grow in our canister filters. It eats the bad bacteria. In turn, keeps your aquarium healthy and your fish very happy and healthy. I know this might be boring, but this is what I'm doing to set up this filter. The rest go in here like this. This is usually just a space where there's nothing in there. But this is what you do to modify. Okay. Use them all up. That's all the little ceramic rings that came with it. There. Okay, that part's done. Now, next part here. This is the bottom one. I'm just going to use most of the filter pads. Bear with me, guys. I got to pause the video for a second. Okay, I got to rinse this off. Alright, I think the video paused. I think, maybe not. Anyways, let's see here. Did the video pause? Nope, still recording, eh? Alright, guys. So, that's the bottom tray. Now, I'm going to pause the video again. These here, these I'm taking out. I'm going to put some lava rocks in there. Alright, I'm going to have to shut the video down because now I got to go to the other aquarium and start taking apart this filter that didn't want to work. Okay, and then we'll continue on with the video. Alright. Okay, guys. So I'm robbing from Peter to pay Paul. What I'm doing is taking some of the lava rock from the HW3000 that don't want to work, and I'm putting it in here. So what I'm doing is I'm taking these red trays out. I'm eliminating the red trays, don't need them. And in place of that, I'm putting some lava rock, which will grow beneficial bacteria. Okay. Now you can buy other media to do this. And this is how I'm doing it, alright? For now, I'm just going to stick with these pads that come with it because I don't have enough of the foam pond filter sponge to modify. Well, that's okay. This will do for now. Just got to get this up and running on that other aquarium. Always important to have two filters on a bigger aquarium. Even on my smaller aquariums, I got two types of filtration. That's just what I do. How I do it. Okay. This is going to do for now. I'm sure I got it all. I do. Alright. That's the second ring. This is the third ring. Swing you around here so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry guys. I apologize. Okay. Again, taking the red tray out. Don't need it. That like that. Now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to supercharge it a little bit by taking this one pad here, trace it around, cut it out. And I'm going to cut on the outside of the line to make sure that it will fit the right way. Where's my, bear with me guys, gotta find my scissors. extra sharp pair of scissors. Cut this pad a little bit bigger so it fits in there snug. This will give some extra filtration for now. I'm going to have to buy another set of foam filter pad sponge. The blue, the black, and the green. Alright. That should work. Get this up and running, guys. There. That'll work for now. That's going to suffice for now. And then let's see. Set these into these media balls here. Bio balls. Let them float around in there. There we go. So now these go. These here hook on and hold all the baskets together. Pretty easy to put together, guys. That's all your media trays. Tremendous amount of filtration with an FX6, FX4. They even make an FX2 now. Which I never knew this, but they make an FX2. Yep, they make an FX2, which eventually I'm going to probably put on my $30-gallon. Is that all snapped in the right way or not? Well, they seem to be sitting in there the right way, guys. What am I hitting here? I'm hitting something. Maybe one of these ceramic rings here holding it up too high. And that's what I need to do. I need to put those little rubber feet on. Where's that package at? There's a package here with these little rubber feet that go on. Right here. That keep the filter balanced. Oh no, that's not those guys, sorry. At least I don't think it is. It is. Now there's rubber feet on there, eh? Alright, so that's not, disregard that. Okay, sorry guys. Let's get back to this now. Get this in here the right way. That's not sitting in there the right way, guys. Alright. Extra pad. Don't need it. Move this over here for now. Now, I like to put the lid on. And then what I'm going to do is fill this with a tremendous amount of water. this straight out. Alright. There we go. Can be stubborn sometimes. And you gotta crank these down. Beauty of an FX6. And an FX4, now they make an FX2. They used to make an FX5 a long time ago, but they got rid of that one. Not sure why. Maybe it wasn't something that was selling that much back in the day, I guess. And don't get me wrong, these filters are very pricey. Very expensive. It's like everything. What are you gonna do? Everything has gone through the roof. Snugging these up. Hopefully there's no leaks. I get it over to the aquarium there. Snug it up more. Alright, I gotta shut the video down now because I'm gonna have to move the camera, guys. Alright, so I got the FX6 here sat in my well. Other FX6 I've had over here for about 6 months now on this aquarium, running, up and running. Now this one here I'm going to put on this side, alright? So it's in the well, then I'm going to put my sump pump in there. That way if there's ever a leak, God willing, the sump pump will put the water back into my aquarium. Alright, so I'm kind of going to block the view now because I got to get this back in here. I didn't fill this with water yet. I'm going to do that in a moment, alright? Just bear with me, guys. I gotta move this around and get this unit in here now. This is where it's gonna be, over here. This is its home. In here. Sit her in there. Swing her around. Alright, now I need to do my pipe up here, my union where they join. Alright, that's that. Beautiful. Some pump will fit in there. Now I gotta get a funnel. I gotta get a 5-gallon pail of water, and I'm going to prime this filter. Alright, so pause the video. I will be back. Alright guys, so I'm gonna lower the camera now. Just bear with me. I'm gonna lower the camera. Sorry for the shaky camera work. I apologize. Just bear with me, alright? I appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I appreciate it very much. Alright. I got my 5 gallons of water now. 5-gallon water pail here with my funnel. And I'm going to... Just a minute here, guys. Bear with me. Need to shorten the legs up on my tripod more. Sorry about that. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I appreciate it very much. Alright guys, so I'm on my phone now doing this. So now what I'm going to do is take the quick connects fittings, okay, the hose fittings that pop on to the top of the FX4, or sorry, FX6, FX4, FX2. Okay, you hear it click into place. Now I put some food grade silicone around the O-rings. Okay, this is in and that's out. Now what I got to do is I got to figure out the length of the hose. So I'm going to pause the video and then I'll bring you back. Alright guys, so now what I have to do is I have to take, and they give you hose clamps to hook the hose tubing onto the inlet outlet here, the quick connects, and then I will be back. So I'm gonna actually just let me pause the video for a moment. I gotta figure out what size socket I need for my ratchet. Okay, so here's the tubing that comes with it. They give you one length. Now I gotta put this end on here. It's a 7mm socket. Okay, 7mm socket. That has to go on here, and that pushes on there. In turn, clamping this on. Alright, tighten that up. Now these I have shut off. The quick connects on the actual where the hose is connecting, they're turned off for now because I don't want no water leaking out. Alright, that's tight. And now what I have to do is I gotta figure out my length of hose that I need to run up top here. It's not going to be that long, guys. I can tell you that. It's not going to be that long at all because I need the length to reach the other side for the outlet. I'm going to pause the video, alright? I got to cut this tubing. Alright guys, I got the second unit here now. This is the inlet side. I got it cut, I got it hooked up. Let me pause the video. I'm going to hook up the other one. Okay guys, so now I'm getting this other one. You see the special hang brackets that go on the back of the aquarium. Now I'm running the other piece of tubing for the outlet hose. Alright guys, so the FX6 here, the second FX6 unit now up and running. Got my sump pump back in here. My sump pump. Everything seems to be good. Units are quiet. There we go. FX6 up and running. This aquarium will be filtered every 3 to 3.5 minutes. I thank everybody for coming back and watching my video. I'm sorry I had bits and pieces because the battery conked out, so this was another part that I had to do with my phone. Alright? This is Resourceful Marcus. I will see you again soon.